Hello, Mr. Braccio. Uh, Good to see you as always.
Good to see you as well.
Um, you're the man behind the business. But a lot of people don't know enough about you. This whole new wave of Crystal Sound fans just wanted to go back to the root of it, see how it started and whatnot. Let's get to know Mr. Tony Braccio.
Sure.
Okay. So my first question is, when did you start Crystal Sound, and what was that process like?
It was really fun, actually. Back, me and my best friend in 1979 started Crystal Sound, and we were on our way to university, and we just said, you know what, we should really start our own music company, because at the time we used to work for a different company. And we said, we should really start our own. So we were driving to university, and out of the blue on the radio came a song called Crystal Blue Persuasion. And jokingly, I said, that's it. That's what we should call the company, Crystal Blue Sound. And then we talked about it and said, no, just not quite this, not exactly the name that we were looking for. And then all of a sudden, that's it, Crystal Sound. And that's how we got the name, back in 1979.
Wow. What does music mean to you? How is it a part of your life?
Well, music is my whole life. It's my career. It's what we've done. It affects people differently. Music plays people in different manners. Some like it to relax. Some like it to party. Some like just the words behind the meanings of the songs. So music is universal, and it's not just an ethnic group. There's hundreds and hundreds of different ethnic groups that have their own special music that affects people differently. So I think music is what they keep saying is the universal language, and I tend to agree with that.
So you said you were a part of another DJ company before?
Yes.
So you were a DJ there?
Yes.
So what did music mean to you as a kid that made you want to become a DJ?
Well, you know what? When I first started off, I thought it was just like a job. You go, like how you be a waiter or a waitress, become a DJ. I never really thought of what it would be like doing it. And I remember doing my very first gig. It was very nerve-wracking, very anxious. Am I going to make sure everybody has a good time? What happens if they don't like the music I like? But after 2 or 3 times going out and playing music for a crowd, the high was incredible. You're the focus of entertainment. You're the guy that's causing the parties. You're the guy that everybody's dependent upon to have a good time, and that's a huge rush. And every time I do go out, which is not that often anymore, but when I was going out on a regular basis, I always tried to make sure that I played music for every single type of person that I saw in the room, be it 8 years old to 80 years old. I try to incorporate at least a couple songs throughout the evening for that age group.
Where do you think you'd be without music?
Well, I would probably be, I'm actually a teacher, but I've graduated from the University of Manitoba as a teacher, history and geography, but I've never taught a day in my life. Like I said, myself and my partner Joe, we'd started the company back in 1979, and we started it while we were at university. And by the time we graduated, we had 10 guys that were working for us, and we just kept pursuing that at the time. And since that point in time, I've never been back to teach. So really, I have a university degree, but never taught a day in my life.
So what is your, hands down, if you have one, best experience at a gig?
Well, that goes back a few years. I remember my best function. There were actually 2 of them. One was a beach party at the University of Manitoba, and we had about 1,000 people there. It was for UMSU, and they brought in actual sand into the NPR room. They brought in heat lamps. They brought in chairs, tanning. It was crazy. Girls in bikinis, guys in bathing suits and muscleman shirts. We had a beach party right in the room, and that was an awesome event. And the other one was I remember this one was the St. James Cobras football team We were at a hall that held 1,000 people, and I remember looking at my business partner, and we were both on the stage, and there was about 1,000 people in that room. There had about maybe 100 tables set up there, and not one person was at the table. It was amazing. Everybody was on the dance floor. There was just no room on the dance floor. It was just like sardines. And outside of the dance floor, not one person at a table. It was crazy.
Yeah, I wish I could get a gig like that at some point in my life, but I don't know. Okay, now here's a more of a personal question. What song did you have your first dance to?
Our first dance was Johnny Mathis, The 12th of Never.
Okay.
Yeah, that was our first dance.
So you're a big Johnny Mathis fan?
My wife is. It was one of her favorite songs, and I listened to it, and I thought it was very appropriate for our wedding.
How has DJing changed over the years in your eyes?
Wow. Here's some funny things. When I first started playing music, I was 15 years old, and we were playing music for our junior high dance. And at that time, we used a reel-to-reel, a cassette player, a 8-track player, and a turntable. We used all those four playing music, and how we mixed was with a switcher. We went from A to B to C to D to D to C to A, and that's how we played music. That's how I first started. And through the years, things have been out of this world in terms of the DJing industry. We've gone from cassettes to CDs to all digital music format. A long time ago, the emphasis on music was to play music. Now it's more on the technical aspect of DJing, being able to read the crowd and being able to mix the songs fluently. And there's special equipment that's specifically designed to do all that stuff for beat matching, beat counting, slowing down the pitch, accelerating the pitch. Everything is available to you, stuff that never in a million years I would have ever thought when we started we'd be doing with the DJing industry. It's incredible the stuff that they're doing. People are DJs are now not only DJs but actual artists. They're able to incorporate music and DJing into their careers.
Where do you see DJing going in the future?
I don't know. One of the things that we talked about would be like live broadcasting, having DJs live on stage and playing maybe to multiple locations. So you can have a DJ at maybe in an in-house studio playing live at different venues throughout the city or throughout the world, actually. You would log on maybe and choose a particular DJ that you'd like to see, or have broadcast on huge video screens, and it's like the DJ's playing live for you. I can see that happening in the very near future.
Do you see DJing as something that comes in multiple forms, that there are different types of DJs?
Absolutely. I really think that there's three types of DJs. There is a radio DJ that plays pre-formatted music. There is a mobile DJ, and his main job is to read the crowd and ensure that everybody at the mobile function or party function has a great time by playing all the requests and playing the type of music for the people that are there. And then there's the club DJ, and his job is to play music that he's developed or he's put together in his repertoire. And a lot of people that go to the clubs go there specifically to see that particular DJ. And those to me are the three main DJ realms I find.
Okay, so what is the majority of the DJs at Crystal Sound out of those three?
Well, we have most of our DJs are mobile DJs, and they're trained to read the crowd. We also have customers that have been in business for quite a period of time that are hotel customers and have beverage rooms, bars, and or nightclubs. So we do have people and DJs in place that specifically cater to reading the crowd in a particular bar and its demographics. So those are our main focus on DJs, was primarily the mobile DJ and the club DJ.
Okay, so is there any reason in particular that you gravitate towards the mobile DJ?
I just think that there's more opportunity for a company to be able to be more creative with their DJs out on mobile events or dance parties as opposed to bars. And nightclubs. Bars and nightclubs are limited parties now. There's not that many around as there once used to be. So for a company, in order for us to survive, we try to accommodate all aspects of DJing, be it mobile and bar.
Okay. Yep.
Okay?
Is there anything else you want me to ask you?
No, I think that's good.
Okay. Thank you very much.